lecture number 9, and in this video I am going to tell about abelian group and cyclic group. So let's begin today's video. First we see what is the abelian group. Abelian group. As usual, let G star be our group, and if A star B is equal to B star A for all elements A, B from G, then this group G will be called as an abelian group. That means any two elements from this group commutes with each other, then that group will be called as abelian group. It is commutative property. So this is the meaning of abelian group, and now we will see some examples here of abelian group. The first example we take here, Z plus and R plus Q star with respect to multiplication, that is set of all non-zero rational number with respect to multiplication, and similarly R star with respect to multiplication, and Zn with respect to addition modulo n. So these are the some examples of abelian group. There is some note here which is very important, that is any group of order less than 6 is always an abelian group. That means any group which is order 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 is always abelian group. We will study about these all facts in later videos. As of now we should remember it only. And the least, this will imply that the least ordered non-abelian group will be of order 6, because any group of order less than 6 is abelian group. So the least ordered non-abelian group will be of order 6, and for this an example is S3, that is symmetric group with 2, 3 symbols. So this is the example of non-abelian group with least order, that is of order 6. Here we can derive the order of S3 as by 3 factorial, and 3 factorial is 6. So this is the order of S3. So these are the two notes we should remember always in the study of group. Now we will come to our next point, which is cyclic group. Similarly, let here G star be any group, and if there exists an element say A from the group G, such that for any element from the group G, say X, we can write this element X as A raised to the power n, where n is any natural number. So we can generate each element from this group by this element A. So this element A will be called as generator of the group G, because it generates all the elements from the group. Generator of group G. For example, again here we take the same example as we have taken in the previous video, that is Z4 with respect to addition modulo 4. It is equal to 0, 1, 2 and 3. Here 0 is the empty element and 1 is the generator. We will prove it. 1 is the generator of this group Z4. So we can generate each element of this group by this element 1. If we want to generate this element 0, then we can write 1 raised to the power 4. It is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 4 times, that is 4, and 4 is 0 in this group. So we can generate the first element 0, and if you want to generate this element 1, so it is 1 raised to the power 1 equal to 1. Now if you want to generate this element, third element 2, then we can write it as 1 raised to the power 2, that is 1 plus 1 2 times and 2. Similarly, we can generate the last element 3 by this element 1 as 1 raised to the power 3, and it will equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 3 times, and it is equal to 3. So we can generate all the elements from this element by single element 1. So 1 will be called as generator of this group. So this group is a cyclic group. Now there is some note here again for the cyclic group, that is, if A generates any group G, then we can write G as A with respect to this symbol. That means A generates G, and G will be a cyclic group. Note number 2. If A generates G, that is, we can denote by this symbol, then the inverse of A also generates the group G. So there will be at least 2 generator from any cyclic group. From the previous example Z4 with respect to addition number 4, we proved that 1 is the generator of this group, and from this note, that means inverse of 1 will also be a generator of this group. So the inverse of 1 is 3. That means we have to find the inverse of 1. Then if we say A is the inverse, then 1 plus A must be equal to 0. And if we put 3 in the place of A, then 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, and 4 is 0 in this group. So 3 is the inverse of 1. So 3 also generates this group Z4. So if you want to generate 0 from 3, then 3 raised to the power 4, it is 3 plus 3 plus 3 4 times, it is 12, and it is 4 into 3, and it is 0 in this group, because multiple of 4 is 0 in this group. And if you want to generate this element 1, then 3 raised to power 3, it is equal to 3 plus 3 plus 3, 3 times, and it is equal to 9, and 9 can be written as 2 into 4 plus 1, and in this group 2 into 4 plus 1 will be equal to 1 in this addition modulo 4. So 1 can be generated by 3. If you want to generate the element 2, then 3 square, 3 plus 3, it is 6, it is 4 plus 2, and it is equal to 2 in this group. So 0, 1 and 2 are generated by 3. Now lastly 3, it is very simple, 3 raised to power 1 is 3. So all the elements from this group are also generated by the element 3. So 1 and 3 are two generators from this cyclic group Z4 with respect to addition modulo 4. 1 and 3 both generates this group. So this is for the cyclic group. Now here is some note again. Any group of order less than 4 must be a cyclic group. Any group of order, that means 1, 2 and 3 are always the cyclic group. So the least order of a non-cyclic group will be of order 4, and for it example is K4, that is Klein group of order 4. So this is the example of the least order non-cyclic group. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching.